Chapter 6: Practical Techniques in Mental Healing. Core concepts of subconscious influence. The fundamental principle underlying all the techniques discussed is that the subconscious mind is the key to manifesting changes in one's life. The subconscious is portrayed as a powerful force that shapes reality based on the thoughts, beliefs, and images impressed upon it by the conscious mind. The chapter emphasizes the need to understand how the mind works in order to effectively use it to achieve specific goals. The subconscious mind is always responding to the dominant thoughts and beliefs that are impressed on it, whether those are positive or negative. It does not argue or question the information it receives, it simply accepts it and works to bring it into reality. This is why it's crucial to be mindful of the thoughts and mental images that one cultivates. Key techniques for impressing the subconscious mind. The chapter elaborates on different methods for accessing and influencing the subconscious mind. These techniques aim to bypass the critical conscious mind and directly impress the subconscious with the desired outcome. The passing over technique. This method involves consciously handing over a request or desire to the subconscious mind. It is best done in a state of relaxation, similar to a reverie. The conscious mind calmly thinks over what it desires and visualizes it coming into fruition. This process should involve a sense of anticipation, a belief that the desired result is already in progress. The aim is to instill the idea in the subconscious so that it can take over the process of manifestation. The visualization technique. This is a powerful method that utilizes the ability of the mind to create mental images. You create a clear and vivid mental picture of what you want to achieve, and then you act as if this picture is already a reality. This requires not just seeing the picture but also feeling the emotions associated with it. This technique is also called the mental movie method because you are essentially directing a mental film of your desired outcome. By playing this film repeatedly, the subconscious will eventually accept it as a truth and bring it into manifestation. The Bodwin technique. This method focuses on the power of concise affirmations. You condense the essence of your desire into a short, easily memorized phrase or statement. Then, in a relaxed or sleepy state, you repeat this phrase over and over again. This technique aims to bypass the critical conscious mind and directly impress the subconscious with the desired outcome. This method is effective because it allows the affirmation to sink into the subconscious while the conscious mind is at rest. The sleeping technique. This technique emphasizes the importance of sleep in accessing the subconscious mind. It is understood that the subconscious is most receptive to suggestions during the period just before falling asleep and right after waking up. Therefore, repeating desired affirmations while in a drowsy state can be a very effective way to impress them on the subconscious. This method also reduces mental effort, thus allowing the affirmations to reach the subconscious more readily. The thank you technique. Although not directly explained in chapter, this method is described elsewhere in the book. It involves the frequent repetition of "Thank you, Father." This approach is designed to cultivate a mental state of gratitude, which will then recondition the mind to attract wealth. The affirmative method. This is a powerful technique that involves consciously affirming the desired outcome, while removing all attention from the current negative situation. You affirm the truth of your desire and focus on the positive result you wish to achieve. This method is used to bring about healing by shifting the mental focus from the illness to perfect health. In the context of healing, this involves removing all contemplation of symptoms and instead focusing on the perfect pattern of health. The argumentative method. This technique involves actively challenging or arguing against the negative condition while affirming the desired positive outcome. This method is based on the work of Dr. Phineas Parkhurst Quimby, who believed in the power of mental arguments to influence the subconscious. You use the power of your mind to argue for the positive result and convince the subconscious that it is the only true outcome. You render a verdict in your mind in favor of your desired outcome, thus overriding any opposing negative influences. Or the absolute method. This technique involves recognizing the infinite intelligence and power residing within the subconscious mind. You recognize the presence of God and His attributes, such as love, harmony, and perfection. You focus on this divine power and allow it to dissolve any negative conditions in the mind and body. By recognizing the infinite nature of the subconscious, the practitioner is able to tap into a limitless source of healing and restoration. It is mentioned in the text that this is similar to modern sound wave therapy. Or the decree method. Although not directly explained in chapter, this method is described elsewhere in the book. This method involves using the power of spoken words, backed by feeling and faith, to bring about change. The idea is to use your voice as a way to express conviction and impress it upon your subconscious. You consciously command or decree the desired outcome, trusting that the infinite power will manifest it. Prayer is a science and an art. The chapter presents prayer as a scientific process, as well as an art, that can be used to tap into the power of the subconscious mind. The scientific aspect of prayer lies in understanding the laws of the mind and using specific techniques to impress the subconscious with the desired outcome. The art of prayer comes into play by adding faith, feeling, and emotion to the process. It emphasizes that prayer should not be a random or haphazard activity, but a focused and intentional process. Practical application and examples throughout the chapter. There are examples and anecdotes illustrating how these techniques can be used to bring about change. The story of the little girl who used the passing over technique to heal her cough showcases the simplicity and effectiveness of this method. The author's personal healing through prayer is presented as evidence of the power of the subconscious. The anecdote of the man who was healed using the absolute method illustrates how recognizing the divine presence in the subconscious can bring about complete restoration. There's the story of the author's sister who underwent surgery. Through prayer, the author removed all thought of symptoms and the physical body and focused on the healing process that was already occurring. Key principles and additional insights. The chapter emphasizes several key principles that underlie the effectiveness of these techniques. Faith and expectation. A strong belief in the desired outcome is essential for the subconscious to accept and manifest it. Relaxation and stillness. Quieting the conscious mind and entering a relaxed state is key to accessing the subconscious. Repetition and consistency. Repeatedly impressing the desired idea upon the subconscious is necessary for it to take root and grow. Emotional engagement. Adding feeling and emotion to your thoughts and images amplifies their impact on the subconscious. No mental striving. The process should be effortless and natural. Mental coercion or too much effort shows anxiety and fear, which will block your answer. You must simply have faith in the power of your subconscious. Visualization is key, utilizing mental imagery as a means to impress the subconscious and the mental movie method to manifest your desires. The power of the subconscious. The chapter reiterates the importance of recognizing the immense power of the subconscious mind. It is presented as a limitless source of wisdom, power, and healing that is available to anyone who learns how to access and direct it. This chapter provides a comprehensive overview of methods for utilizing the subconscious mind to bring about positive change, with an understanding that by effectively engaging the subconscious, one can experience transformation and achieve their full potential. The chapter stresses that the power to heal, achieve success, and create a life of joy lies within, waiting to be activated. The source explains that there is a single, universal healing principle that is operating within all beings, and man is able to direct this force to better his life in a myriad of ways. The chapter's focus is on applying these techniques with the understanding that by shaping their thoughts, beliefs, and images, individuals can ultimately create their desired experiences. The chapter highlights that the subconscious mind is receptive to suggestions and will work to manifest whatever it is impressed with, be it good or bad. It is, therefore, up to each individual to take responsibility for their own minds and use this powerful force to their benefit. Conclusion chapter presents the reader with a collection of techniques aimed at accessing the potential of the subconscious mind. By understanding and using these techniques, the reader is taught that they can shape their lives in a conscious and intentional way, achieving health, wealth, and overall well-being. The chapter promotes a philosophy of self-empowerment, suggesting that the key to a fulfilling and successful life lies within the power of the subconscious mind. Chapter explores the inherent life-affirming tendency of the subconscious mind and delves into how individuals can harness this power to foster health, vitality, and well-being.